Ticka 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 ticka. For the show, we got this ranger to wrangle with the danger. He'd rather be at peace with nature, not that kind of haymaker. On a quest for a treasure, he'll have to toughen his leather. He'll charge ahead, whatever. Cowabunga! More treasure! And I'm not even in the mineshaft yet. Some supplies. And some medicine. All of these supplies have been abandoned, so they're free for the taking. And even if they weren't abandoned, I'm sure it's fine, since someone just left them out in an unlocked chest. I assume locking your belongings in a chest is an option in this realm, too. Although I prefer to carry all my belongings with me. This obsidian will be useful for the next step of my journey. Getting some drinky drink. Oh, how long have I been without drinky drink in this production? Perhaps I should call that caterer. Having someone on call is important. When going out on a journey, you should tell someone where you're going to go and when you expect to be back and such. Oh dear. The spiders down here in the depths are more ravenous than their surface counterparts. Not as many. Yeah, oh, insects. Oh my. Well, I tried to avoid confrontation, but he hunted me down. So take this. Darn. I should have brought some milk to help clear up that poison. I always like to have my milk with me to drink in case of such an emergency. Well, not my milk, I mean. Drinking my own milk. Not only would it be quite disgusting, but it would be nutritionally disadvantageous. I'd have to reprocess all of the materials into the milk. Like drinking your own urine, for example. That is not something you should do, even if you're dehydrated. Because your body will just have to use more water to filter the toxins again. So that just exacerbates the problem. Be careful what you exacerbate. Oh, another large cavern. But I shall stick to these treasure hallways for now. Potential treasure hallways. But also potential danger. I'm going to need a lot more gold, I think. Alarming noises! Sure is tough. Honestly, being in such a mineshaft raises my hackles. Aha! It reminds me of how I became a cowman. I used to be a miner, you see, and then I grew out of it. But before that, when I still was a miner, there was an incident. Perhaps some illumination will placate this arachnid. Yes, that seems to have worked. Anyhow, there was an incident where I was spelunking and the entrance to the cave collapsed in a rock slide. And that was because I was shouting at the time. At a half-cow woman. Or cattle woman, honestly. I'm not sure the correct term. But she was half human, half cattle. There really should be another gender-neutral term for cattle. Anyhow, I was arguing with this cattle woman because she did not like me mining near her village. However, we both became caught in the cave collapse. And so, as it became nighttime, and we huddled together in the darkness for warmth, we conversed and came to a concord, and then some magical things happened. And she granted me the ability to transform into a cowman, so that I was part man, part cattle, and part woman. And then I used the newfound strength of my transformation to help remove the rubble from the entrance to the cavern. And that's how we were able to escape together. And then the cattle woman continued berating me and headbutted me off of the side of the mountain. And then I left her village alone. But anyway, that's how I became a cowman. Quite the tale, eh? Oh. This place is quite twinkly, but not particularly useful in the survival challenge. Perhaps it is time to leave this place. Before any more mishaps. Echolocation is my specialty. No risk, no reward. Aha.